A question I always get is, how did you lose 45 pounds in 3 months? I'm going to tell you the answer to that question right after this intro. All right, guys. So, how did I lose 45 pounds in 3 months? This is how I did it. I'm going to break it down by what I ate, and then also I'm going to talk about exercise. Right. So, those are those are the two most important things when you're talking about weight loss. But it's many different ways you can attack those, or many different strategies you can use when you're talking about eating and when you're talking about exercise. So I want to first start off by just saying that this is for short-term periods, right? When you lose weight the way I did in this short period of time, it's very easy to gain it back because it's so much cutting. But if you're getting ready for like wedding, you're getting ready for a vacation, you just want to pop back out of out of the pandemic, out of quarantine, with a better body, you can use all of these different things. But I will say it is tough to keep that weight off. I did not do a great job keeping that weight off, so I gained a lot of my weight back. Just to let you guys know, I'm actually going through a process of losing weight again, but I'm using different strategies. But like I said, what I'm about to tell you is successful, was not only successful for me. I actually was a part of a program that had to pay hundreds of dollars to participate in to learn this information. So it's very valuable information. So first thing first, I believe that eating or whatever you eat is 80% of weight loss. A lot of people say 90%, but I believe it's like 80% of weight loss. I definitely believe that you can lose weight just changing what you eat and not exercising and not adding any exercise to your daily activities. And you can also lose weight by just increasing your exercise and not changing your diet, but it's going to significantly be more weight that you drop if you change what you eat and otherwise than just changing your exercise regimens. So, and then also I want to make sure that you guys know I'm not a nutritionist or nothing like that. I got to say that in this video. So everything that you listen to is from experience and from other people's experience as well. But I cannot say, I'm not a nutritionist, so I have to say that. So first thing first, what I ate. Protein was a big thing, right? So when you talk about losing weight, you want to increase your protein. And the ways I got protein, the meat that I ate was chicken. It was not fried chicken, right? So everything is not fried. And I'm only going to tell you guys what I could eat instead of what I couldn't eat. A lot of people focus on what you can't eat, but I'll be talking all day if I tell you guys what I couldn't eat. So I'm going to tell you guys what I could eat and what I did do for exercise. So first thing first, the meats that I ate. I was only able to eat chicken breasts, right? Not chicken thighs with skin, only chicken breasts with no skin. That was the chicken I was able to eat. I was able to eat ground turkey. I was able to eat fish. The fishes that they told us to eat was tilapia and maui maui, but I also added salmon or salmon, whatever one you want to, however way you want to say it. But those were the three meats that I ate. So mostly things that was like turkey, like turkey meat. You can eat that too. So those are the meats that I ate. That's where I got most of my protein from for those type of meats. I also got protein from eggs and also protein shakes. The other things that I was able to eat was carbs and vegetables, right? So for my carbs, it had to be brown rice, not white rice, brown rice, sweet potatoes. Now let me tell y'all. So growing up in Chicago, I don't know about y'all, but I didn't actually know the difference between sweet potatoes and yams. I used to always just call them both the same thing. Like if I went to a soul food restaurant, I say sweet potatoes, but those are actually yams, right? So the sweet potatoes where it's like kind of syrup and they taste really good. They're really sweet, even though sweet potatoes is sweet, but they like super sweet. The yams is the cut up. It's kind of like syrup. That's when you add the brown sugar and all that stuff. I actually learned how to cook them now, but all of that's yams. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about straight up sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes, you go get them from the grocery store. All you do is cut them up and heat them up. I used to heat mine up in the microwave. They have a something like that, and then also I made some in the crock pot too. Cut them up that way, but do not add any sugar. I will tell you guys all the tips of what I did. I'm just giving you the perfect diet, and then I'm actually going to tell you what I did. So I did the sweet potatoes, brown rice, and whole oats. So oatmeal, not the oatmeal that's flavored, not the like apple oatmeal, cinnamon oatmeal. We're talking about regular oatmeal with no flavor. What I did was add protein powder to my oatmeal to make it, give it some taste and make it taste good. Now, for vegetables, it's unlimited vegetables. That's how they advertised it. But I mean, vegetables. We got carrots, broccoli. Actually, one of my favorites was cucumbers. So any vegetable you can think of, yes, you can eat those. Fruit, you cannot eat any fruit. I thought this was really shocking. I'm like, what the hell? So we always told like to eat fruit and vegetables when we try to lose weight. No fruit. So the way that they explain it to me is that fruit is nature's candy. Fruit has natural sugar from it, and when you're trying to do this diet, when you're trying to lose weight extremely fast, you need to have like as less of sugar as you can. I was trying to find out the best way to say that, but I'm pretty sure it's a better way to say it. But you want to limit your amount of sugar as much as you can during this diet. So no fruit. And that was the only thing I was able to eat, guys. All of that stuff that I just said, that was the only thing I was able to eat. Wasn't able to eat anything else. For workouts, we did a HIIT workout just to keep it simple, because you can talk about that for days. But high intensity workouts, right? So I used to work out with the gym that I signed up with that actually gave me all this information. I used to work out there 5 times a day. We had to work out 5 times a day. I was actually a part of a challenge, and I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later. So we had to work out 5 times a day. It was nonstop, high intensity, regular stuff like jumping jacks, mountain climbers, high knees. Then we mixed in with weight training. It wasn't heavyweight, lightweight. You do bicep curls, you do pull-ups, all of those things, mostly body weight. But we did use weights and try to interchange them. Like when you use weights like for biceps, that was usually like a break. Because we went in a what do you call that thing? A circuit. So we had like stations. So it was like 10 stations a day, and like the weights sections was the ones you usually can rest in. So instead of doing something like boat rowers, you would do something like curls. Which curls, you don't need a lot of energy, but you also work in those muscles. So HIIT is what I did. If you want to find more information about that, I can make another video about that, but also you can look up on YouTube what HIIT exercises was. So I worked out 5 times a day for around 40 to 50 minutes a day. 5 times a week, around 40 to 50 minutes a day. And then also I ate that. And I did that for 3 months, and that's how I lost 45 pounds. Now, let me tell you the real facts. Let me tell you what I really did. Let me tell you all the shortcomings I had, because it was not perfect. I probably would have lost almost 60 if I did that perfectly. But I had cheat meals once a week. Actually, I had it twice a week, I believe. I think I had 2 cheat meals a week when I first started off. So it was broke up in 6 weeks. So I did actually 2 6-week periods. Was it 3 6-week periods? How much is 3 months? 3 months is 4 times. That's 12. It was 2 6-week periods. So the first 6 weeks, I had 2 cheat meals a week. Cheat meals, not cheat days. So I would usually have my cheat meals at lunch. So I think I did it like on Wednesday and Friday. And then for the second 6-week period, I only had 1 cheat meal. So these cheat meals was whatever I wanted. If I wanted some Cane's, if I wanted some In-N-Out, if I wanted some Red Lobster. Usually it was Red Lobster. I chose Red Lobster because it was seafood, even though it was some fried. But I was able to eat my bread. One thing, like I said, I only mentioned things we could eat. If I talked about things we couldn't eat, we'd be talking all day. Could not eat any bread. I mean, none. No whole grain, nothing. No bread at all. So that's when I was able to get my bread. I eat my Red Lobster bread. It was good. Celebrate that way on Wednesdays, and then have some shrimp with it. So I was all good with that. So most of the time my cheat meals was seafood, which I believe was probably like my best cheat meals, other than like Cane's where it was fried chicken, or In-N-Out that way it was a big burger, and I usually ate 2 burgers. So those are pretty bad cheat meals with fries that was already fried. So I mean, those are pretty bad. But and also, I work a job where I work with kids. So we had a lot of snacks, right? So we had honey buns, we had cinnamon rolls. Man, every time I went to the office, because I work at high schools, and then we went to the office like around once or twice a week. Every time I went to the office, I had a honey bun. So you know how many calories in a honey bun? It's freaking crazy, bro. And when you going through this, you're like, man, it's like 300 calories in this honey bun, and like you just put in all that work. And then I don't know if you ever got on the treadmill and it tells you how many calories you lost. I do not agree with that. I do not believe that that is true, because you get on those treadmills, it'll say you lost 100 calories and you've been on a treadmill for like an hour. So it's kind of crazy. Like a honey bun, a little snack, give you 300 calories, and then you get on a treadmill for a whole hour, you only burn 120 calories. That just don't make any sense. So I was doing that like at least once or twice a week, because we had Saturday events. So I would eat one snack then, one snack during the week. I tried to limit it to like 2 snacks a week at the most. So those are all the things that I did. That's the way I cheated a lot. But I would say this is the most important thing, right? When you're talking about losing weight, well, it's 2 things. First, accountability, right? Because I was in a part of a challenge. Like I said, I paid hundreds of dollars to be a part of this challenge. Actually, one of the parts of the money I paid was $300 that they could take if I didn't hit my goal weight. So if I didn't lose 20 pounds in 6 months, they can take the money. They can take $300. And I don't know if you know me, but I don't play around with my money. Like, I don't like people taking my money. I don't like wasting my money. So I was very dedicated. So like my first period, when on the first 6 weeks, I lost 28 pounds. So almost 30 pounds of that 45 that I lost was lost in the first 6 weeks. Actually, I think I lost like 10 pounds the first week. Like once you start doing it, you'll see results pretty fast when you do this type of diet and this type of workout. But then it'll slow up over time. And also, I was a bigger guy. I think I started off at 280. So I'm a bigger guy, so it's easier for bigger people to lose weight. If you weighing 150, don't expect to lose 10 pounds the first week, because like you don't have much to lose. So that's important to know. So accountability, making sure that you have a real goal. Even though I had many goals of why I wanted to do it, but like that was the end all be all. Like if I really didn't feel like it, I was like, bro, you're gonna lose $300. Like think about what you could do with $300. So that was a really big motivator for me. And then the other one that was really, really, really important, and I don't even know why people don't stress this that much. I hear people talk about it, but water, like a gallon a day. Like don't play around with it. Like if you do a gallon and you feel good about yourself, because I know some people struggle with gallons. I was able to do a gallon in like literally 2 or 3 hours. Like no exaggeration, maybe faster than that if I didn't want my stomach to feel, you know what I'm saying? So like my stomach would feel really full if I did it really fast, because I would drink a half a gallon in about 30 minutes, and then I would tell myself don't drink and wait a little bit later so you know your body can work that out. But I was able to do a gallon if I really wanted to in about an hour, 2 hours. So get used to drinking water, man, because without that water, I saw a big difference. And right now, like I'm trying out different things, and I'm gonna share that with you guys, because right now, like I went a few weeks when I wasn't drinking like a gallon a day, and I was stuck at my weight. And then once I drank a gallon, I lost 10 pounds. Like once I started drinking my gallon every day, I lost like 10 pounds. So I was like, that's a big deal. I didn't really notice it back then because it was just a part of the thing that was on my list. And I was like, yeah, this is just something I got to do, is drink a gallon a day. And I didn't drink anything other than water. Even on my cheat meals, like if I had a cheat meal at Cane's, even though some cheat meals come with drinks, I would still get water. So make sure you drink water at all times during this 3 months period. So just to cap up what I said, or summarize what I said, to lose 45 pounds in 3 months, and that was just for me. You might lose more, you might lose less. But what I did, I ate healthy. I ate a very restricted diet, and I told you what was on that. And I did HIIT training, which was high interval training, for around 40 to 50 minutes a day, 5 times a week. I drank a gallon of water every single day. I had cheat meals. Started off with 2 cheat meals a week, and then I worked down to 1 cheat meal a week. And I still had water when I had those cheat meals. And then I had accountability. And that means that, you know, if you got to find a way to do different accountability right now, my accountability is Facebook. Like I post a picture of myself working out every single day, because if it's not up there, I'm pretty sure somebody gonna call me. At least that's what I tell myself. Like if I don't post that picture of me sweating, I gotta put in that work to get started sweating. Somebody gonna call me and try to figure out what's wrong. So I make sure that I do that. So find a way to find accountability or have accountability. That's just my story. That's everything I have to offer when it comes down to losing weight in a fast period of time. I do think that it is like very rewarding when you lose that much weight in 3 months. Trust me, the weight start coming off and people do notice. You do feel good about yourself. But I will say it is very tough to keep that up, because like I said, you have such a strict diet, and I don't think anybody can live forever on that diet. So I would just say, if you want to lose that weight, lose it that way, and then try to find ways to maintain your weight. Try to find out how many calories that you need to eat to maintain that weight, and hopefully you can do better than me and not gain most of that weight back. Well, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate you guys watching. I know a lot of people have been asking for this video. Finally gave it to you guys. I do plan to upload more in the future, at least 2 times a week. Hopefully you guys like that. You know, if you want to see the videos, you know what to do. My name is Deshaun, and you'll see me later.